Guys, we're going to run a test here real quick. Now, I want you to look around. I want you to look at these news cameras. There's Spectrum, there's News 2, there's a whole myriad of them. We're going to see what they play, what they say, and what you see on your TV this evening. And I'm going to start off by ignoring all their salacious lies. We're not going to talk about that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about you.
Amen.
The same thing we've talked about this entire campaign that they have ignored. And I want to see if you see this evening on the news. I know this speech so much that I can repeat it because I've said it in every corner of this state. The thing that we are concerned with in this race, we are not interested in turning back and looking backwards.
That's right.
Except to see the mistakes that we've made in this state politically so that we do not repeat them. What we are interested in is looking forward. And here's what we need to look forward to do. We need to, number one, work on our economy.
That's right.
That is the number one issue that faces us.
Right.
Why is it so important? Because that economy is built on 5 pillars. It's built on the pillars of public safety, public education, health care, infrastructure, and housing. Without those things, we cannot have an economy. And you need a governor who is going to make sure that those things are healthy. How does the governor do that? Because the governor appoints the people who are over the Department of Public Safety. It appoints the people who are over the school board, which holds sway over education. The governor appoints the person at DHHS, which holds sway over health care. And the governor appoints the people who are over DEQ and DOT, which largely determine our housing and our infrastructure. The governor plays a huge role in determining the success of our economy and the health thereof. We need to make sure that those agencies are healthy, that they are not being weaponized against the people. Let me say that again, that they are not being weaponized against the people. No matter whether they're Republican, Democrat, or independent, they need to be there to support the people, not browbeat the people. We need to make sure those agencies are healthy so our economy can be healthy. Amen. Now inside of that, we're talking about education, folks. We talked about education and we mentioned education, but you got to pull that piece out and you got to examine that one big time. Why? Because we have a $33.1 billion budget in this state. And of that budget, we spend 61% of it on public education. And statistically speaking, our K through 12 students cannot read on a grade level. When was the last time you heard that statistic in the news media?
Never.
This news media is not concerned about the issues that you are facing.
Fake news.
They're not concerned about the issues that you're facing. And I guarantee you that they will not play this message tonight on their evening news or afternoon news or any other news. Because they don't want to focus on these things. But we have been laser focused on this entire campaign. This is what we have been focused on. We have not been focused on lies based on salacious stories from 15 years ago.
That's right.
We've been talking about the truth of the matter of what's going on in this state, the lives of the people of this North Carolina, and how it is affected. Because we want to bring solutions, folks. We want to bring classical education. We want to bring classical education back to this state. We want agendas gone from the classroom. Political and social. They need to be gone. We need to get back to reading, writing, and mathematics. We need to get back to history and civics. Real history and civics. Not the 1619 project.
Not what they put in the
Not
book.
CRT. Not DEI. But real history. So we can get our children career ready.
Yes, sir.
And have them ready to build an economy in this state. And here's the North Star we should be shooting for in this state.
And you're the
governor, the legislature, and everybody in this state. We should be shooting to build an economy that spans from Murphy to Manio. Yes. Everybody in this state deserves to be part of it.
That's right.
Not just the folks in the middle part of the state, the entire state. Because my dream is that one day that no matter where you stand in this state, whether you're in the western part, the eastern part, the coastal, or the central part, you can make a great living right where you stand, where your zip code is.
Yes, sir.
Folks, this election is not about me.
Come on. Sure.
And it's certainly not about the trash that the news media wants to talk about. This election is about you.
Yes. Right.
It's about you.
Thank you.
It's about which candidate is ready to go out and fight like hell to stop your children from dying from fentanyl.
And you're the candidate.
It's about
You're
the
the
candidate
one.
that's willing to stand up for you when the chips are down. It's
Yes.
about the one who actually knows what it's like to have somebody come in their plan and tell them, next week you won't have a job.
Right.
Because your job's going to Mexico.
Oh my
I
God.
walked in those shoes. It's about the one that drives past those places, those scars, those empty factories. You know those empty factories in places like Thomasville? Empty factories like places in Canton, where they pulled up the roots and pulled the rug out from under these people. That's what this election is about.
Yes, sir.
So when they come on the news and they talk about everything else under the sun except what matters to you, you remember, the way you fix that is on November 5th. That's right. You vote for somebody who is here for you. And I am here for you. I'm here for them, and I never have been. And I never will be. Because they ain't never fixed nothing but a plate of food for them, right in front of them to feed themselves.
You're one of us.
Together, me and you,
Yes, sir.
we can get this state going in the right direction.
Yes, sir.
It's been going that way since 2010 under Republican leadership through the legislature.
That's right.
We just need to fill in that one spot, which is the governor's mansion. And with your help, we can do that.
That's right.
I want you to know I believe in you, just like you believe in me. And we know that we can get this thing done. That's right. Guys, thank y'all so much for being here. We appreciate y'all. I will stand right here and you can make a little line. And we'll take as many pictures as we can before we got to go. But I love each and every one of you. And know this, I am going to continue to fight like hell for this state and the people in it because I do. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. No, this guy right here can go first.
Yeah, hey Mark,
Yes,
so
sir.
we're just want to get a comment about your staff resigning days after the CNN reporting. What do you have to say about that? A lot of your staff is now gone. How do you go on?
We have full confidence so we can go on. We're getting resumes from all over. We're getting offers from all over. People are jumping in to help us. We've made a ton of friends in this thing since we've been in. A lot of talented people right now are reaching out to us, and we're right in the process right now of forming a team that we know can still lead us to victory. So we have full confidence in our ability to keep going.
But the timing of that, them walking away from you right now.
The timing doesn't matter. It's not the timing. It's how you react, and we are ready to react, and we're doing it right now. We're getting it
Governor
done.
Robinson, you've talked about the reporting being salacious lies, not true. Have you taken steps then to prove it's not you?
We
or
absolutely
find out?
are. We
What
absolutely
are
are.
those steps?
We're in talks right now, everything up to legal counsel to take CNN to task for what they have done to us. We are going after them, okay? We are going to go after them for what they've done. But we have 5 weeks left in this race, folks, and make no mistake about it. We are not going to let CNN throw us off of our mission. Our mission is to win this race. And quite frankly, I am dismayed about the fact, as I said before, think about how many people out there right now, right in the place where we are right now, who are hooked on fentanyl, who are hooked on opioids, and how many will die tonight because of it. Think about what's going on our border. Think about what's going on the world stage, and this is what you choose to focus on. You've got these news cameras, news reporters, pens, pencils, your microphones. This is what you're focused on. You're not focused on the things that we talked about standing up there about our economy. You're not focused on those things. I am. I'm going to remain focused on those things, and you better understand. I am coming after CNN full throttle. But we have got to put the people first. And in order to put the people first, we've got to concentrate on this campaign. And that is exactly what we're going to do.
Lieutenant Governor, for the record, how do you feel about slavery?
No more questions.
How do you feel about Nazis, sir?
No more questions, because you're from Greensboro, and in Greensboro, when I made history as the first black lieutenant governor of North Carolina, you did not knock on my door. Don't knock on it now.